I'm back up on that other shit. I take perfection, money, power, respect the bitch. Boy, I'm legend. I swear the Lord is my reverend. I stand on my own 2 feet, so a nigga.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Real and Unplugged. I'm your favorite girl, V, and today I'm with Trona, Ashley, and a special guest, Rob Davis.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
So, we're going to get straight into it. First thing, what inspired you to start rapping?
I would say it probably was it was individual. I was a big Scarface fan and Tupac fan, but I think who really motivated me to do some rapping was DMX. And in middle school, somebody said something today. I was in the mall, but in middle school, everybody said I sounded just like DMX.
You give that voice. You give it.
So everybody said I sound exactly like him. So I even went and got, I don't know if y'all remember, he had a dog, like a chain. It was Sterling Silver chain. And I even had a Sterling Silver chain just like him. So I used to be in the lunchroom rapping his music.
With my dogs.
Yeah, I'd be in the lunchroom rapping his music. You couldn't tell me that wasn't my song. So it went from there to me just putting my words together, and it
with your own little flow, own little swag. But you do got the voice. I can see why people would say that.
Yeah, they might have been lying to me though, but
no, your voice is kind of like it holds it. Okay. It gives that DMX. I can see it, but you don't sound exactly like DMX, but you give that of DMX.
Oh yeah, that's definitely why I got a lot of inspiration for DMX though. So
I remember when you first started rapping, your name was Young Gunna.
Young Gunna.
But why did you change it?
I wasn't young no more.
Yeah, I was he got older, so it's just Gunna now, right? What is it? Just
it's Rob. I just went with Rob Davis. It was so many Gunners, and and then like people don't even know this. Like when at the beginning, when I used to start putting music on YouTube, it was a Caucasian rapper by the name of Young Gunna. So if you go on some of my videos, you can see some of his fans, they used to jump around like a monkey. Look at this monkey jumping around. So I used to have, when I first started putting out music with Young Gunna, I used to have a lot of racial people, and I'm assuming it had to been from the Caucasian
I never knew that.
Young Gunna. Yeah. So if you go on some of my older videos, like the old one, you can see them looking at them jump around like a monkey and
wow.
You know what I'm saying? So
how did that make you feel though when you see all that stuff?
They wouldn't tell me that in my face, so I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. Like everybody, you got internet gangster. So I wasn't tripping. Then, you had other Gunners, and just by our names being the same, you have people just creating negative energy, like stuff like that. So what I mean, I'm Rob Davis, and regardless, so I just dropped the whole Young Gunna. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you who I spoke with about it was Joey Paper. Yeah. So Joey was like, about time anyway.
There you go.
You know what I mean? I can't be everybody who
can't be y'all get little.
Even Lil Bow Wow dropped the little.
Yeah,
Bow Wow.
Yeah, that's why I said I thought it was just Gunna. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, I got rid of Gunna everything.
It's just Rob Davis. Okay.
You got so many Gunners, and then we had the Gunna who pop. You know what I'm saying? The actual. So once you got one,
that's what I thought about too. I was like, well, maybe that's why he changed his name because he didn't want the conflict or something like that.
Then I used to have an issue with the spelling. So I mean, I didn't have an issue with it, but everybody spelled it different. So it was supposed to be Gunner, but then you had people who spent Gunna and stuff like that. But I probably ain't took enough pride in the spelling because I ain't care if you was speaking about me. I ain't care if you spelled my name right or not. It really ain't.
Right.
I didn't care enough about that.
So you basically said that Scarface fan of him, right?
Big Scarface.
So that was would you say that was your earliest memory of hip hop?
Nah. I can tell you exactly my earliest memory of hip hop. My sister was big with music too. So, you had the tape decks. I remember my sister had got Trick Daddy, Thug.com, and Set It Off. They both was on tape deck. So I used to sneak in my sister's room and listen to them. And ironically, Trick Daddy, Thug.com. That was my early memory of hip hop. Or my uncle, riding with my uncle. But as far as me doing it myself, it was in my sister's room sneaking to play. Set It Off was a great soundtrack. You remember when they had the soundtrack, the movie? The great soundtrack and the Trick Daddy. So that was my first time like listening like,
And saying, yeah, I like this is what
And I remember my first album, my first music I bought though was Master P Ghetto Dope. And I had to buy it twice because I went to Walmart the first time to buy it, and it was a non-curse. I was like, I gotta know the words at least. So I had to go to Kmart and buy it again. You know what I'm saying? So I had to buy it twice.
Because Kmart ain't even right.
It ain't nowhere no more. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they did. Kmart sold the parental advisory CD. So that's why I had rock with Kmart.
Yeah. When you write your music, is it a process that you had to go through?
I gotta be. I have to be in the right mood. Like I always tell people be like, you got a son, or go write about the son. It don't work like that with me. Like even if I had a song about my mama. Like if I sit down and say I'm about to write a song about my mama, I can do it, but it wouldn't be the same. Like I need to hear a beat, and then once I start writing, if it goes that direction about my mama, then we'll go there. But as far as me, I never wrote a song and was like, I'm about to write a song about my kids and then sit down and write it. It just kind of, I hit a beat. So I don't really have I don't sit down and be like, I'm going to write about this. And it happened. I kind of listen to the beat. And I prefer writing with headphones on. Because I'm a person, I like every sound. So like if I listen to it on a speaker, I might not hear every sound. When I got headphones on, I hear the tap, every little everything. So all that, you can play with your words with that. So that's why I used to like writing with headphones. But yeah, it's hard for me to just say I'm gonna write about this and do it. I can do it, but it ain't gonna be as good. I say that.
I get you. So would you say that when you write, it's a purpose of you writing? Like, do you have a message that you're trying to put out there, or you just be writing just because I'm mad today, I'm gonna write about this, or something like that, or is a message for people?
I try to have a message. Like I probably do it too much because sometimes I probably could just write. But I'm the type of person, like, if I say, I pull up to just use an example. If I pull up to the store, got out the car, I need to, and I can't just jump back at the house. I need to correlate it to where.
A story.
Yeah, okay, I did this and I did that. That's how we got here because I feel like everything, it needs to connect. You know what I'm saying?
So, quick question. So I know you've been rapping since, like, you've been a teenager at least, right? Or Younger. So, like, everything that you ever rap, was it always original, or did you have somebody writing for you?
Nah, I'm sure they had it back then, but we couldn't get nobody write for us back then. So I ain't never had nobody write for me. We was coming up with Ken Fluid. Ken Fluid was the leader of the group. I was with a group. I got with a group called we originally called T-Cats, Thundercats. And then we transitioned to Hustlers Ave, but Ken Fluid, we used to kind of just rap. I'm trying to think. Nah, we just rap.
Just rap.
We just rap.
I'm just wondering because you know what I'm saying, how long you been rapping, and I'm just wondering, like, did anybody ever write anything for you? You just always originally just kind of off the dome, kind of just doing your own thing.
I'll be honest, I never was like the off the dome type. I used to write, but I used to take a long time to write. I still don't write fast.
So you can't freestyle rap?
Nah, we was better at it back then because Fluid used to make us do it.
Gotcha.
We used to kind of like get together and he used to like rap. So, cause them guys, the older guys could do that. Like Prince and Fluid, they could rap. And I mean, I don't care what nobody say. Back then, them dudes was 16. And I used to tell people, man, I put them in the class with Jay-Z. Like, them dudes was that good as far as where I was coming from. But me being as young as I was naive because at Clark, it was a guy named Cruz. And in my mind, me and Cruz the only people at Clark at the time that was rapping. So my little mind, I'm thinking like we the only people rapping Orangeburg. So when I get those high school, and I go to the bus stop and all these, they got ciphers. They used to rap on Fridays. So I'm like the little kid, like you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how it was. So then how I got in with them, one day I just jumped in and started rapping, and I linked with Fluid, and then it all turned out like that. But
very interesting.
Yeah, when I was in middle school, I thought me and Cruz was the only. My mind, I guess, is that small. I thought we was the only people rapping around him.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Would you say that there was a certain person that shaped you to who you are as a rapper and as a person?
It had to be separate. Well, no, I ain't say it got to be separate. No, it got to be separate. The person who shaped me as a person would probably be my mama. My mama she was a single mother, but I guess, and I'm sure a lot of feel like this. You know, you growing up and you know your mama love you love your mama, you try to do the best. So we had that mindset, which I don't think a lot of kids have nowadays. Like, I ain't finna go out here and embarrass my mama.
Right.
So it's one of them things, like, you know, I can't go out here and embarrass my mama. So she influenced me, and she kind of shaped me because I mean, she had to raise us. She really did it by herself. So with no, I mean, I ain't got no problem with government assistance because I wish we would have had it, but no government assistance, and I ain't knocking my daddy. But my daddy was like, before he paid child support, he'd go to jail first. So my mom ain't even trip on it, and my mom ain't never kept stopping from seeing us. So you know what I mean.
That was good because you know these kids nowadays. You ain't gonna see my child. You know, that's how it is.
No, my mom ain't never stopping from seeing us.
So by your daddy doing that, they ain't never affect you as a like growing up. You don't think that?
I think I'll be honest. Outside looking in the 2-parent household, I do believe in 2-parent households. I'm not saying a woman. I don't believe that stupid idea that women can't raise a man. Cause I watched my mama raise 2 men,
right?
And I know my mama raised 2 men better than some 2-parent households. So I don't believe that. But I do believe a 2-parent household is not needed, but it is a good thing. I do see the plus in it. You know what I'm saying? I see the pros in it. I will be honest. Me looking back at growing up, and like everything changed. This is me talking about when I grew up. When me growing up, looking back at it, a lot of people who went to college was from 2-parent households, but even though then college ain't the end all say all, because you got people who don't go to college can still make more money and stuff like that. But I do believe in 2-parent household. But my mama shaped me though. My daddy wasn't really I can go into the story about that, but it'd probably be all night. Yeah, my daddy, he wasn't really around. I mean, he popped up though. My daddy was I was big on shoes, so my daddy pop up and slide me a pair of shoes and stuff like that. So like I said, my mom ain't never stopping from coming around, but he'll pop up every other year or year.
Well, I would say this because I know a lot of people feel like you know well, being that they dad is in the house with them or whatever or not. Mm-hmm. I feel like some fathers can be in the house and still be absent.
Oh, very much. Mm-hmm.
So it shouldn't be a big issue, but I can understand why women do get mad if the man don't do their part. Mm-hmm. You know, but like you got to have a man in there to raise your kids. You can really do it by yourself. It's not a big issue.
Yeah, but I know I don't want to do that by themselves.
I know, but I'm just saying because like he just said, some women do better than the man. You know, but
and again with that too. Sometimes like we get so caught, we expectation can ruin the relationship. Meaning like you said, he need to do more, not just in general.
Right.
They need to do more, but sometimes it don't click to everybody that. So sometimes we need you to say that. You know what I'm saying? So like I give you one of my pet peeves at home that I still got to work on. Like just pulling the trash can back from the road. It don't dawn on it. It only like it's out there. Like everybody got to tell me to pull it back, but it's out there. But you
ain't paying no attention.
I'm not thinking. I don't even look at that mug. So I get out, go in the house. Like it just you got to think too. Growing up, we didn't have to do that. We didn't have to pull trash can to the road and pull it back. So it's just not a thing. So sometimes you got to tell me. And I know somebody might say, "Well, I done told you before." But I just don't. When I get out the car, I'm not looking for the trash can.
Is it because it's not that important to you?
No, it's just really that I ain't
that part.
I just ain't even thinking about it. Like I ain't even looked at it. Like I be like, I ain't even noticed it out there. I swear to God, I ain't even noticed it out there.
But I feel like that's you feel like that because you got everything to tell you. If you didn't have everything to tell you, you'll remember to pull that trash can.
Nah, that bug be out there all week. I ain't lying. I put it. I promise you. And I ain't trying negative about, but it'll probably be out there until I pull it back in to put more trash in there. Or I would probably leave it out there and just walk out there to put the trash in there and just leave it at the road. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That way I won't forget to put it by the road. I know we got some, but I ain't saying by every time, but often. And you know, we get better at it, but I'm just using that example that sometimes you might think we just being hard-headed as men, but nah, we just really ain't thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like almost like I guess in the situation like putting the seat down. You like I keep telling them. Not in my. I don't gotta do that, but just in general, you know, you had heard story about people saying we won't put the seat down. Like it just ain't on him. He probably wherever he at, he might have grew up with brothers and they had their own bathroom, so they had to remember to lift the seat up, so they just stuck in that line. You know what I'm saying?
So what is something as a husband and a father that's taught you that music never taught you? That you learn, like what you learned from being a husband and a father? Because I think you got love for music.
You're right.
That's just so crazy.
It'd probably be patience. Patience. Music ain't never taught me patience. You know, music almost like it's fast paced type. But being a father and a husband taught me patience. And I feel like to be a good father, you must have patience. So that's what it taught me. Yeah.
So I just want to ask. I want to go back though to the previous part where you was asking him about what shaped the person and the rapper. So like, your rap thing is just like a persona, like it's just something you turn on and turn off, or like is it in you always?
That's pretty damn good. I ain't you might got something there. It might be because it might be. Now that I think about it, I guess when I'm in rap mode, I'm in rap mode. So my attitude is slightly different. The way I can be approached or the way I approach is different. So yeah, I probably would be, say, when I'm in rap mode, I'm a different person. Well, they both now, but Young Gunna probably was different from Rob Davis.
Yeah, I can
doing my rap thing. So yeah, but now it's all. But you're right. I think it is a persona because it's a certain level of mindset and everything to go out there and perform for people or a bunch of people you don't know. Right. You know what I'm saying? So doing the rap, I used to have stage fright.
Really?
What?
So what you used to do for that?
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. My first time performing at a talent show at OW, we had to perform. And
I wish they bring talent shows back.
They probably don't do it. They definitely don't do it.
They don't.
They had a talent show though for Chase summer camp. It was summer camp though. But yeah, we had to perform, and we did our thing. You couldn't tell me I wasn't up there killing it. In my mind, I was all over the stage. But it was like you didn't move. Like I was standing there like, and I didn't move. So I was like, what? And it was like, nah, you ain't move. So I had to learn how to kind of move on stage. But what I did was, I feel like I ain't gonna say I was one of the first, but what I did was to gain confidence and everything. I used to start rapping because I did have a voice that project. Yeah. So I always, if you ever see me do a show, I always rap first before the music drop. Yeah. Because if you somewhere, the music playing and the music drop, and you hear an acapella guy rapping, it's gonna naturally be like, where that's coming from? Right. You know what I'm saying? So once I got your attention, now DJ drop my music. Ooh, and we go like that. So that's what I did. So I always tell other artists, like, that's the way to.
The order.
Yeah, the order versus, because you performing back then, they throwing you on stage, and they got a dope record, a top 10 record playing, and they throw your record on behind, and they're like, who the hell is this? Yeah. So now we just I need y'all to introduce y'all, and now this is gonna go into my music. So that's how I always did it. And
that makes a lot of sense.
I was definitely gonna ask you about that, like, being an artist, like a local artist or whatever, and coming on stage, like, how we used to be at the club and they coming in, how you feel about that? Because then now it's like, do you feel a way when you ain't getting the audience reactions and the, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't even, you gotta earn that. I ain't never had no problem with that. I mean, like, far as, like, even if they didn't give no reaction, because I was one of them people, like, if you ain't giving no, I start rapping, I start looking at you. So I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable when you start saying, okay, you go now in my head. But nah, I don't think I ever really had a problem with that. It ain't never like slow me down. I always felt like once I got a certain age, I was good. So I ain't never doubted myself to that level. So nah, I never was bothered. If you ain't like everybody ain't gonna like your music. Everybody ain't gonna like you. So I was a person. I feel like I understood that, and you couldn't hurt my feelings if you wasn't bobbing your head.
But do you think that? Because I think this about you. Do you think that, like, I think you're a great rapper. I ain't gonna say good, say great. But do you think, like, your light wasn't shining as bright? Like, you didn't get a lot of, like, you wasn't noticed?
That was my fault, though.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't put down nobody. That was my fault. Like,
so you feel like you didn't push yourself enough?
I didn't push myself enough. Like, it was time. I allowed myself to be thrown off track. That was me. Be thrown off track. And I didn't have, as far as music wise, like, we coming from a place, South Carolina ain't got no big artists, so we need guidance. That's why we still, I don't know if y'all see what's going on now with the other stuff, but we really got a crab in the bucket mentality.
We do.
And everybody, I said it before, everybody can't go. And that's what South Carolina don't understand.
Yeah. That
everybody
is absolutely
can't go.
true.
Like, and I mean, we can come back and get you or whatever, but everybody can't go. Everybody wants to go.
Yeah, you gotta let somebody else make it first.
Yeah, you gotta let them make it.
I can't do nothing. I'm just getting here. You know?
You gotta let them make it, and you gotta support them. See,
support them is the biggest part.
You got people. I got people now who might still not like me because I ain't shared something back in 2017 because that's their mindset. Like, and then you gotta think about it like this, right? People get mad with you because you're not who they want you to be, right? So they feel like, so if you say what's up, Rob, and I say what's going on, bro, I give you the pound.
Right.
That nigga acting funny. See how that nigga treated me? But it's like just because I ain't react the way you wanted me to react.
Now I'm acting funny.
I'm acting funny. So it's just that crab in the bucket mentality. That's South Carolina. That's so I've been around the music world for a long time, and I understand if you start getting a little fame, now this nigga like nigga ain't all that. I can rap better than him, and that's just what it is. So they get mad. So now if I was sharing your stuff, I ain't sharing it no more. I ain't got nothing good to say about
that. That is true. That is definitely true. That's how we are.
And that's just how it go. And I've been doing music since in South Carolina since 99, something like that. Yeah, well, actually recording music, 99, probably rapping about 97. So
top 3 clubs though performing. Top 3 clubs
to perform in Orangeburg?
Yeah, top 3. Go way there.
Man.
Let's see what it's gonna be.
I had the opportunity to perform. We performed at Dazzlers one night.
Okay.
Y'all remember Dazzlers?
Dazzlers. I love Dazzlers.
We performed at Dazzlers. I remember. I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. This wasn't even no top club, but we performed here and we weren't supposed to. Well, we was in high school. We performed at club. Was it Club 21? I don't think it was Club. It might have been Club 21.
I think it was Club 21.
It was a strip club though. I know we weren't supposed to be in there. I remember seeing my football coaches in there.
Oh Lord!
Out of here. You know what I'm saying? But I remember I snuck out my window.
To go perform.
I snuck out my window to go perform. I had to sneak back in it. But,
God dang!
I remember that one.
To sneak out your window.
Yeah.
If you gonna do something, at least it was.
Yeah, it definitely was productive. Dazzler, Orangeburg.
It gotta be Orangeburg.
Well, it ain't gotta be Orangeburg. Yeah.
I'm just thinking.
But I do like performing at Cloud 9. I do like Cloud 9.
Yeah, you did that before.
So I do like Cloud 9 and
Yeah, I just said Orangeburg because you're from Orangeburg, right? Yeah, that's why I said that.
from Orangeburg.
But do you feel like you get better crowd performance or participation or support when you not in Orangeburg? Like more people vibing to your music?
Yeah, but then I gotta, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's probably like that for everybody. Yeah. I think not even just Orangeburg.
That
people
is
from where other places.
True. Like
you gotta convince people. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, my bad. You gotta convince people where you from.
That you
good.
Yeah.
You know, they ain't gonna believe it. Until it happens.
And that is true because I did realize like going just doing little stuff like your most support. Like just for instance, like how we got like the little steppers whatever on TikTok. Like we got so many followers, and I guarantee it's not half of them are people that we know. Half of the people we don't know.
I do feel like we don't support each other. A lot of people don't support each other because they know you. And they don't want to see you do good.
They scared to see what you going to do.
Well, they don't want your success to outweigh theirs.
Right.
You
that's true.
Them ain't like, but
that's true.
That's just what they do. But that, it don't just happen here though. It happens
everywhere. Everywhere. As a local artist, you know, it comes with being popular. Now with this being low, how did that kind of like affect your household, your marriage, like being local popular? You know how are you popular? You got the women coming at you. You got your homeboys getting mad at you. That can affect a lot in your household. So
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. I know people. I hated popularity. I know that's crazy. Like I'm sure when I was young, I probably like it more. But I hated popularity. Like I just hated. That's why you kept me walking around Orangeburg now. Remember Chase used to. I used to wear hoodies so much. Chase to see people with hoodie and say that and say daddy.
Oh,
like when I come home, I put a hoodie on. Like I just don't want to be
bothered.
Yeah, I don't want to be bothered. You know what I'm saying? And then you get to a point where people start putting you in a realm when it ain't even like that.
Right.
Like, you know, I'm like, nigga, my cell phone bill late now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm no better than you. Like, they come to you, and I appreciate it, but they come to you like I'm supposed to be able to change the way something work. Like, now I still gas up at the same gas station you gas up at.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Don't treat me different because you think I'm popular or whatever. But I popularity, I was real. I ain't like it. And I think but in my household, it was a strain at the beginning. I keep it a buck because you go from, you know, like you say, you see people, you go from hugs to how you doing, and you know what I'm saying. So it just it's strained, and then you the same way as anybody else. If somebody come, they loud and they greet you, then it's like, who that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be the same way.
That's me too.
Somebody come up to E and be like, hey, what's going on, E? Who that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I understand, so it ain't no but nah, it was a strain, but you know, I was about to say, not I don't like people. I just don't like being bothered like that.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a person, if we in a situation like this, then I'm cool, but I don't like a bunch of questions. And a lot of times when you popular, it comes with questions. When people see you, they want to ask this, they want to ask that, they want to, and it's like, bro, this ain't even the time. We in the club, like, let the music play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so you asked me about the last 5 years, so but it was a strain, but we figured it out. You know what I'm saying? I like to think now. I tell her now, like, I try and stay off social media as much, and I try and cut down. I don't think I'm popular. I don't think I'm as popular because I try and stay away. Yeah, low key. Like back in them days, you know what I'm saying? We was young. We was out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I don't really, and I still don't like talking like that.
I mean, but you Rob Davis, why you don't want to just be like, you know, continue to keep your popularity and your fame, like you Rob Davis, because
of social media and the way they turn negativity stuff into stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't. I got a family, and I like my family privacy. You know what I'm saying? Like going back to when you in rap mode, this is that, and this is that. When I'm Rob Davis, the husband, father, I want my privacy. I don't want to be bothered. This is my family, and I want to do what this doing. When I'm in that mode to be entertainment, then I can be more like that. Yeah. But when you out, they don't give a damn if they want to ask you questions. And I don't get me wrong, I'm nowhere near like those celebrities, but people don't care when you out and they want to ask you something, they want to bother you, they want to talk to you and stuff like that. When they had the same opportunity, you want to say something to me, you could have said something on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like, respectfully, don't talk my head off now when I got stuff to do.
But I be doing that to people now because they don't be answering the inbox. Cause I be eating people inbox trying to talk to them and network. Yeah. They don't be answering. No. So when I see them in public, or I would go on.
But you on that on purpose.
I know.
Not being nosy.
Yeah. You know they not even inbox now. Everybody know I'm terrible when it comes to messages. Like, if you looking for an answer right now, you gotta call me because I'm not gonna I'm just not. I never was a texting or messaging person. Yeah. I'm not wired like that. Like, far as messaging, like if you text me and you gotta text back immediately, it's because I was literally looking at the phone. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type, like, I just throw the phone. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't wired like that. Yeah. So.
But look, did Ebony ever give you an ultimatum? Like, you got one more year to do this rapping thing, and that's it.
No, she never do that.
Saying? Like, this is the end of this now. Come on.
Nah, she never do that. She wouldn't do that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, she wouldn't do that. She wouldn't do that. I don't think we could. If she had that mindset, I don't think we would be together this long.
Cause she just like real supportive of your dream.
Yeah. Well, she's supportive of me, the man. I don't care what I'm doing.
Got you.
So I wouldn't even say rapping. Wow. She more supportive of me, the man, and then what I do after that. But it ain't really the rap career or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
So another question. So being that you know rap industry, whatever, the stuff that's going on with Diddy, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think that?
Oh, snap.
No, because I feel like manipulation happened within that case with Diddy, right? Mm-hmm. What you think about it? Do you think like he could have handled some things different, or it was really the girl's fault because they were trying to be a jump off, like get on bits of money, or because I think it was both ways.
I think I do agree with that. Initially, well, you got your first thought process before court, and now we know what transpired during court and everything like that. I think if you felt one way as far as it was all on Diddy, and you still feel like after court, you might got to question yourself because there's certain things that were said. One thing that really jumped out to me, not only that, did she help? Honestly, she should have been charged with some of the same stuff that Diddy. Cassie, because in my opinion, she helped facilitate it. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think that she was doing it just to make him happy? You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like she was doing those things because she know that she would have got a better answer for him or a better, because she would say, "Oh, I ain't doing it." He would have started manipulating like, "Oh yeah, I know you ain't gonna do it because that's how you is. You just scared." I feel like that's why she was doing it to make him want her more.
But let me ask you this: ask yourself this: what she was doing was to benefit her or him?
Both.
But more beneficial to who? She wanted a career. I mean, don't get me wrong. She did those things because she wanted things in return. That's why she wanted things in return. That's what it was.
I agree.
Like I feel like even. I
agree, but I do feel like love has something to do with her. But now Jane though, the one, I think she did it for benefits. But I feel like Cassie was really in love with Diddy. She was young, like 18. You young people, you doing any dumb thing for a man.
Yeah. And I mean, he had power, so I definitely believe that.
I get all of that, but like at the end of the day, and I understand. Honestly, me personally, I just would have died with it. I would have never brought that back up. Yeah. Like I just felt like
I'm gonna tell you
went that many years. Like, and I don't get me wrong, it doesn't make it right that he did it. Right. But because you were so involved, no matter what the reason behind it, because you was in love, you were young. I get all of that, but I took that to my grave.
Yeah, and then you gotta think she got out.
She did.
She got out. She was dating. She still was going back cheating. We don't even feel bad for the people she was cheating on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think she was still going back cheating. You know what I'm saying? So but I'm not here to say I don't think Diddy was right. I'm sure Diddy does have a level of monster in him. I think anybody who reached that level of success got a level of monster in them. Like, I don't care who they is, woman, man. Oh, listen, I'm pretty sure we had some flies on the wall back in the 90s with Oprah. At least two. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say it goes on with everybody. Yeah. I just think that's why I said at the end of the day, when you participate in those type of activities, and if you over 18 and you participate and you grown, and I don't know.
Well, see, I think the power can help course it, but once you get to a point where you can get out, like once I break out of prison, if I go back, it's my choice.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, not break out. Once I get out of prison, if I go back, it's on me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's something I did wrong, and I feel like but going back,
I think she liked the stuff.
She liked what she was gaining.
The part of the finance, the benefits, or whatever. Yeah,
just like. I mean, Carisha said in some podcast somewhere about how it was so different when you dating a billionaire. You got a chef and you got a this and you got a that, and to have to dumb it down. She said it was hard for her. Like she even mentioned that.
But see, I think that's why it's me just thinking about it. That's why I think Cassie came out. Because of what Diddy was doing for Carisha.
She said they said that.
The show, career.
They said that like he was up there doing all that stuff for her, and Carisha didn't even have to do that much and was getting all that stuff.
Yeah.
She was upset.
I kind of believe that man is like that. I think he's doing it with everybody.
No, but what I'm saying is, even if he did do that with Carisha, remember she was talking about she like the golden shower, and she said all of that. But the thing about it, he took her on dates out in the public.
Yeah, I got
he didn't do that for Cassie.
Yeah, I got
that's why she was upset. Because I'm sure
he probably learned from what he did.
And then she wanted her that bad.
Yeah, think about it too. Like as much as Cassie was younger, Diddy was younger too. Even though he was a grown up, he still was younger doing stuff.
Diddy how y'all remember Justin mama?
Who?
His son Justin? I'm not even sure.
Kim.
No.
Oh, I think her name is Kim. No.
No, not her.
That's the other.
The other one.
The other light skin. I'm not even sure. Guy. I ain't want to start that, but yeah, that one, the light skin with Justin. If that's his mama, I mean, if that's his son, y'all know how old she was when Justin was born. She had to be 16 or 16. So, and he was 24. Okay. When she was in the biggest video, she was 17. I don't know if y'all remember. Justin mama was in the bigger video. The girl with the blonde. I think did she have blonde hair? But she was in the video. She was 17.
But then think about it too, though. Like that comes back. That kind of brings it back to the parents too, because if you got a daughter, we all got daughters. Right. We got daughters, or whatever. But like at a certain age, like I'm gonna just say, like somebody like I don't know, Bow Wow. Like we putting our kids. I put my kids out there. I want my kids to be famous. It's like I feel like they was doing anything necessary to make their kids stand out and do these things though. So it's some of the parents.
Plenty of parents back then for celebrity and wealth. You got people now who will sell people sell their kids for less. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So even the Aaliyahs, they're her parents. They allowed her to get married.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't for her betterment. That was for their pocket. Well, let me. What's the word that everybody's famous use? Allegedly. So we're gonna allege that. But that wasn't for her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's on the parents. So I'm saying if y'all want to start never taking away from what he did, because of course it was wrong. But at the end of the day, like let's put fault. Everybody had a hand in this. Yeah. You allow your 16, 17-year-old to be hanging out with a 24-year-old man, in these music videos and all that stuff. What do you think going down?
What do you think going to happen
like,
at that point?
Hey, but you know what really changed my thought process in that whole case? When the assistant, who was good friends with Cassie, she said, when Cassie said, when she was like, something about they broke up. And then she was like, what are you going to do now? She's like, what I'm going to do now? Because Jay-Z's taken.
Right. I did hear that part.
When he said that part, that made me lead me to believe
that's her thing.
The wealth part was when made her stay. You think she was going to do all that shit if Diddy was me? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, she wanted me to do that.
She was not doing it.
Don't get me wrong. He had a level of power and all, but the money.
She was doing that. She was staying for the money and the fame.
And she wanted more. I think she grew up and he probably promised her a lot, and he just never came through. He never
came through on it.
You know what I'm saying?
And then that's why. And then again,
he never gave her no career.
And then he ain't never really treated her like a girlfriend. The way he did with Carisha.
Even Kim Porter.
Yeah, he didn't. And that's that was one of the main things she said. He did not. She was upset because he did not carry her around and treated her as if the way he did for Young Miami. And so she was upset about that. Girl, you married and the husband. How? Like, if I was him, I'd be so embarrassed.
She was cheating on her husband.
A lot of people. With Diddy, she had different relationships in the relationship with
But you got to think.
Well off.
She did all this. Again, she wanted the wealth. She did all this, Cassie won't walk away with damn near, what, 50 million? 50-something million dollars? Mm-hmm. So she don't even care about that right now. Her husband leave.
Yeah, she got it.
She got 51 million.
Yeah, she got a lot out of that deal.
She got a lot out of the money.
She did. But
cold-blooded.
That's how it is in the rap game. But so if there was anything you could change when you started rapping to now, like what would you change? What would you have done different to be like on a higher level? Like
I wouldn't lose focus as quickly as I used to lose focus. That's what I change, and I push further out. Like we were just talking about how you get more support away from home. Mm-hmm. I would push further out because I was in some positions where I could have went places, California, stayed a week. You know what I'm saying? I ain't do those things. So I would say I would focus more and put more grind in the versus being easily wavered from what I got going on. Because my first mixtape drop, I had a problem within the label. So versus me just saying I'm gonna work, it's like F that and F y'all.
Yeah.
But this your stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them type things. So like it's certain stuff I would change, but it comes down to me and me putting forth the effort the way it should have been put forth.
Do you share that stuff now with people that's younger in rapping? Like, do you mentor rappers, or do you get into that, or you just it's just still you trying to like become something more as a rapper, or
I like giving advice, but everybody ain't really acceptance of everybody's advice. So and like you say with younger people, their parents around, you got to be careful with all that. But I don't mind giving advice. I give advice all the time. If you don't listen.
Would you, okay, so let me ask you this. Would you want to, I know you said you would give advice on, would you want to mentor a younger group of rappers? Like, because there's a lot of up and coming younger rappers who want to do it.
Yeah, without a doubt.
And think about it, like, all the things you said you could have done. Like, would you think about managing maybe, technically, I don't know how to manage. I don't know how you even, how I even form the words, but would that be a thing for you to think about doing? Or would you do it?
I don't think I would manage because I don't think for me to manage, like I'm a person who I understand. I ain't gonna just take somebody just because they trust me. To be a manager, you got to know some stuff. You got to know more than just the depths of entertainment and stuff like that. Yeah, so I know how to rap. I know how to do music, but as far as the background, I don't know enough about that. But if I did take it seriously and wanted to manage, I would need to go read books and learn more. Right. I'll be honest, I couldn't do it now because I don't know enough.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? But I would like to work because I love music. I love doing music. So I would like to work with somebody with people who are serious about music.
Okay.
Because like what I tell people now, our era of music, all this stuff was hard. It was hard to get a video. It was hard to get a video done. It was hard to record and upload your music. Like that, if you had to go through channels to do that. Like now, Chase, my 9-year-old can record at the house, record herself on her tablet, and upload it on YouTube, all from the same device. We ain't had nothing like that before. Right. Even social media, like I was local popular. Can you imagine we had social media?
Yeah.
Back then, you got kids getting in high school with 500,000 followers, a million followers.
I'm trying to get
you
that.
You see what I'm saying? So it's a different world. So when somebody come to me and they say stuff like they want to rap, so I'll be like, how many tapes you got? I ain't got none. Where your songs at? I ain't recorded. This is the easiest time to do these things if you ain't done it.
That's what I said. I was like, bro, this is the easy. Like, if you want to get popular, you want to get famous, this is time now to do it.
And you got to work at it now.
Yeah, you got to keep doing it. But babe, you get up on it, you get the right TikTok go on, man.
Yeah, well, see, get viral. You know, who there was Cozy. Your life could change literally overnight in 1 year. It don't happen like that to everybody. And you got people who come in and expect it to happen like that. And those are going to be the ones with the rude awakening. But if you put the work ethic in and you continue to work and you go to those channels, really, entertainment is about rubbing shoulders with people. And that's probably my issue with entertainment. I ain't big on people. And I ain't big. It's hard for me to fake the vibe, yeah. Like, if I don't...
That's me.
So,
that's me.
Yeah,
so I'll be like, Vina, come on, you doing something, girl. Come on. And I'll be like, I'm coming. Because I just feel like, like I said earlier, a lot of people don't want to see you do well, right? And I feel like I don't want to go waste my time asking this person to do something. And they be like, no. Because I reached out to people about my podcast, and it was like, the minute I say a podcast, like this, they thinking that I got money or whatever. It's like $500, $600, $1,000. And I'm like, come on, I don't got nothing but 1,000 followers.
Yeah.
Come on, what you think I got over here?
But I'm gonna tell you though, V. Just keep working.
I was about to say, but for me, it's just, even though I know you're not there yet, to me, it's just networking. Like,
yeah, I like network.
Sometimes it's almost like you can take a lot of no's, but it's that one yes that might get you there. So I don't mind people saying no. Like, I'll be on everywhere. Like, oh, my kids gonna come perform. My kids gonna come perform. Like, it is what it is because you don't never know. They might be in the right place at the right time. So that's why I always be like, well, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just need one good yes.
And tables turn though.
Yeah.
Like, same way you asking them.
They might
ask you, hey, you think I could be on your podcast one day?
Yeah,
right.
You know what I'm saying? I will see. I'll see my schedule. Right. Let me check my schedule. I'll get back to you.
I'm so busy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
but that's how it be. I feel like, people don't even want to help nobody. It's hard to get people to help you with what you want them to do. So,
But I do think that's what set things apart. Because, like, what y'all saying now, what you just said about back when you was making music, y'all didn't have. So the people that went above and made it happen for the videos or made it happen for the this, or like now you just stay and see it through. That's like, I think was the difference between the people who still waiting on it to happen and the people who actually make it happen.
Yeah. That's really the term overnight celebrity. It's very rare you're going to be overnight celebrity overnight. So it takes time. Yeah. And that's the main thing is people don't want to put time in.
It takes 18,000 hours to master something. That's a lot of time.
A lot of time.
You do have to do it with purpose. Because if you don't do it with purpose, it don't matter anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, that definitely makes sense.
Yeah, I agree with everything y'all saying. I'm just saying, like, people just don't want to help people no more. That's the only thing.
They don't want to help nobody. But again, like I said, you just gotta keep on grinding and networking. Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna get a lot of them that's gonna be haters, but you're gonna get, like I say, and you have already done that. So you've already been in spaces where prominent people are willing to sit down with you. So
I know, but I'm just saying, we were just speaking on it. I'm just saying, yeah.
But yeah, rubbing shoulders is part of entertainment where it's not gonna work out for you if you don't want to do that. And a lot of times I didn't want to do that.
I can't believe you are not a people's person though, because I don't ever see you not being to yourself. I like talking. You are a talker.
But I can smell the fakeness on people sometimes.
Oh,
and so it just like my conversation ain't even the same.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, like.
So back when you was younger, you tolerated a lot of stuff.
Nah.
The fitness and well, this and that, because you know where you want to be.
I dealt with it because I always tell people, if I know who the person is, I can deal with them better. So if I know this person is a thief, I know he a thief, I can deal with him. I don't know, I can't leave my shit around you. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you a liar, I can deal with you. I know not to listen to what you saying.
Right.
So if I understand you, I can deal with you. I always tell people relationship change when you realize the person ain't who you thought they were.
Right.
So even for me, so I can be tight with you for 15 years. And if it comes to a point where you ain't who I thought you were, it's easier for me to not deal with you because you ain't the person who I built that relationship with. You was a completely different person. And I might be just what I'm telling myself to get past something, but I feel like relationship change when you realize people ain't who you thought they were. And that's the easiest way. You know what I'm saying? Even if you still around them, like, you still kind of like, you know what I mean? It ain't the same. You know what I'm saying?
So would you say you lost a few people in, like, while you was rapping until the person you are now? Do you feel like you lost a lot of people growing into you to Rob Davis?
Yeah, because the person I am now, I can communicate better. Like I can communicate. Like I'm at a point now where I even enjoy hearing the opposite of opinion, because before we had opposite opinion, we bounced back, and I might just take it over there. But opposite opinion, even though it might not be my opinion, it might make sense enough to make me change my opinion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna knock it. I ain't saying I am gonna change my opinion, but I do enjoy. Like, why do you feel this way? And now I can learn why you feel this way. It's like, so I enjoy the differences of opinion. So I can communicate a whole lot better. I'm a person now, I feel like we're going to be grown. We can have a conversation in the worst way. And I think in my younger days, it was more like, fuck it. Fuck it. I ain't fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Then I could have a conversation. I just didn't want to. Now I prefer a conversation before we take it little.
I got you. Yeah. So before we wrap it up, what is something that what advice would you give like a younger person trying to become a rapper or want to rap or want to write or whatever?
Probably believe in yourself. I go back to the beginning with me. When I got with Fluid, I tell you, them boys was rappers. Right. Like them Fluid, Prince. Shout out to them guys, Ken Fluid, but they nice. Those dudes, you know, I was 13, 12 years old, and when they was rapping, like I said, high level, in my opinion. So it's natural. I didn't rap as good as them. You know what I'm saying? So it was natural. I had doubt in myself. So I always told people, I knew when I was confident enough when I stopped caring. Because when I was young, I'd write and be like, what you think about this right here? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then I got to a point where I write, it's just what it's going to be. I really don't care if you like it or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody asked me to do a song, which I don't do a lot of features, because I look at rap different. Like, you got people who, I ain't going to just jump on any song. You got to show me. And I'm saying, like I said, I'm not saying I'm this or that, but I know I love rap, and I know how long I was doing rap. So it's more than just doing it. So I ain't finna do a song with somebody who just woke up yesterday who couldn't get a job and was like, I think I'm gonna start rapping. Right. So you can't call me and be like, yo, you jump in the song with me right quick?
Right.
So yeah, I ain't finna do that. But when I used to do songs back then, it was like you gotta believe in yourself because you rap. And Tone Capone, excuse me, rest in peace, Tone Capone. Tone, Fluid, Print, Day Night, those were the older guys, and them guys could rap. So we 12, me and Rick, we was the young guys, and all them was they were family. So I came in on the back end. So I'm the youngest one, and I take the longest to write. They might write in 15 minutes, boom, boom, and I'm over here. I got 3 lines. I still got a long way to go. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be confident in yourself. Once you're confident in yourself, everything is a whole lot easier, a whole lot smoother, and that's easier said than done. But you got to believe in yourself. If you're gonna do, and I mean that's just not with music and everything. Sports wise, you got to believe in yourself because ain't nobody gonna believe it until you show them. And that's like I say, sports wise, with football, basketball. I don't care how good you look on field, how good you look on the court. Right. We not gonna. Well, the people who you grew up around not gonna actually believe you can be LeBron James, Kobe Bryant until you reach those heights, like from where you from. Now you got outsiders who gonna believe it and stuff like that, or the rapper. So I say believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself enough, can't nobody stop
take that away.
Yes. Okay, and they can't take that away from you. You know what I'm saying? And the confidence come with everything. Confidence, cockiness. People don't like cockiness, but sometimes cockiness is needed.
Yeah, it is.
I remember I used to always say, sometimes you gotta say F being humble about it. You know what I'm saying? If you know you can use an example, go in the kitchen and you cook the best mac and cheese, and your mac and cheese is the best, sometimes you gotta say, hey, I cook the best mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying? Can't none of y'all touch my mac and cheese. And no disrespect, I ain't saying your mac and cheese is nasty.
But it ain't mine.
I'm just saying it ain't better than mine.
I got you.
And that is what it is.
I got
you know what I'm saying? So that I feel like that's confidence. So confidence and believing in yourself is everything. So that's what I would tell him.
Well, y'all, Rob, I appreciate you sitting down.
I'll be back.
Oh, Rob Davis.
Yeah. I'll be back.
I definitely appreciate it. I do feel like what you left off with was like believe in yourself. I think that is very important for everybody. Whoever's trying to do something or want to do something, do whatever you want to do. You know, don't let nobody stop you. I definitely agree with that.
At least try it one time and fail.
Right.
At least.
I see 2. Keep on doing it.
Oh yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. Swing until you get tired of swinging. But I mean, at least try one time.
Right. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So.
But I need everybody to like, follow, share, and subscribe. And in the words of Rob Davis, well, all right.
Well, all right.
They fading about nothing. If you leading, I'm coming. Watch me raise all you niggas. I'm the new Mr. Drummond. Hey, I'm destined to win. Play the cards I was dealt. See, when you built it by your lonely, you count on yourself.
I know anything that I want, I can get. You see, she is. Got money on my mind and I'm about to go and get it.